right? So people, in the previous session, day one, we actually discussed lot many things about the artificial intelligence uses and impact, okay, across all the industries. So today we'll continue with the same session. So where we had stopped, so let me just scroll down. So we had learnt about NLP and LLM. So till here we had actually understood. So after this, we'll try to understand about what is Gen AI and more other topics. So in continuation with whatever we learned in yesterday's session, so what we'll do, we'll try to continue with more other options. That is, yesterday we talked about the artificial intelligence, the origin, the history, and also how actually it works. But today, what we'll do is we'll also learn about more other things in artificial intelligence, and also we'll see how the industries, any industry, is actually using this AI. So first, we'll understand about Gen AI. Okay, so let me take a notepad also so that it will be easy for me to explain. Say Gen AI. Okay, Gen AI. So what is Gen AI? Say generative AI. Generative AI means generating something. So what is that something? Something is nothing but say generative AI is a branch of artificial intelligence. It focuses on creating new content. That means I'm trying to create a new content. How? By giving one prompt. Say I'm asking some output to be given. So I'll just ask the AI tool or the model to give me some output. So I'm trying to generate another content or another output. So what is that content? So in this case, it's a new content rather than simply analyzing the existing data. So instead of just analyzing it, what it will do is it'll try to give me some output. What are the outputs? So it can be in text, image, video. It can be in sound or say music or even some software codes as well. That means traditional AI systems usually analyze, classify, and predict information. So previously, we had all these AI tools developed. So when we ask something, it was giving some output, is just giving the output whatever we ask. But now it'll think by itself, and then it'll start to go one step, ahead, and it'll give me the output text, image, videos, music, or even it can also generate some app codes or software codes. So what you see at the image, this is actually generated. So I had given some examples. Say I just mentioned, I want to know the complete cycle of Gen AI. So it has given something like this. So I cannot tell that everything will be perfect here, but almost it has given perfection because I actually try to fine tune it. So if you go and check, so generative AI is actually trying to create new content from data. So what all it is trying to do? Say it can generate text, videos, and audio for training data. Say AI modules, transformers, diffusion models, and GANs. Say content generation. So what happens? Say here you can see it will try to take the input data. Say it has been trained and we have the model, and then it will try to generate the output in the format of text, image, video, or even sound as. So you can see here it says text generation, image generation, video generation, audio generation, and code generation. Now you can also generate the documents as. So if you see, we have ChatGPT Gemini, where I can prepare articles, blogs, reports, emails, coding, chatbots, that is in the format of text. In the image, we'll say art, design, infographics. It can be photos, it can be logos. So many things actually we can do. Say video generation. Say we can generate movies, animations, clips, ads, visual effects. And in audio generation, we can generate songs, we can generate podcast, we can generate voiceovers. So many things we can actually do. So code generation, we can generate the program. Suppose if you think that I want to learn some program or I'm creating some application, so I can use this program, automation, program, say software development. So anything I can use it. So likewise, the Gen AI, what it will actually do is it will try to give or say generate another content, or say extra, or say it will think by itself and it will give more contents for us. So for this, we actually use this Gen AI. So here what happens is there are some tools like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. When we ask or say when we give some prompt, it will try to give me some output in the format of this. Not just it will just give blindly, it will start thinking by itself and then it will give us some output which is very useful for us. Okay. Right. So type of outputs what we get by using this generative AI is text generation. So we just saw this here, right? So that I've explained here. You can go and you can read it. Say image generation, then we can have video generation, then audio and music generation. Okay. So what are the technologies behind this? Transformer. Okay, transformer model. So what are these? Transformers are used for text generation and language model. So these are actually used for transformers. What it will do is it is actually used for generation of text and it will use language models like what we have this chat GPT, Claude or something like that. Say they allow models to understand context. That is the prompt what we give and relationship between the words and the power systems such as ChatGPT. So here we'll have all the data stored in the vector database. So what it will do is it will try to understand all the data and then it will give me the output. Diffusion models. Diffusion models are used for generating images and videos. Say directly, I cannot go say, just give to ChatGPT, it will give the output. So there are some models behind which will actually help us in, say, transformers, they're used for text generation. Diffusion, they're used for images and videos because they are coded like that. They start with random noise and gradually refine it into a meaningful image. Say, used in tools such as Midjourney, DALL-E, then we can also see this Gemini. Okay, they have this diffusion models. Say GANs, okay, generative adverse, say adversarial networks. This one are used like a neural networks. We were talking about this. What is that? Deep learning, right? They use a two neural network. What is that? A generator that creates content and a discriminator that evaluates it. So it will not just blindly give. It'll try to discriminate the data as well. Say through this competition, the generator improves over time. Say if you see when you actually try to create some images, you add your photo and keep on telling that okay, this is what I need, use my photo, use my face. It will try to understand all the characteristics and it will start generating the images. So here it says GANs were widely used for early image generation systems. So previously when we wanted to generate some say images or videos, we used to use this kind of models. Real world applications. Say they are actually used, Gen AIs are actually used for real world applications. What is that? Say media and entertainment, where we can create movies, where we can create animations, visual effects. Okay. Marketing and advertisement. Suppose, I want to do some marketing. I want to prepare some ad posters. So easily I can create actually. Design and creative. Say I want to create some logo, some illustrations, so UI designs. UI designs means, say in my dashboard, I want some designs. So I can create that. Software development. Previously, we had to sit months together for developing some codes and all. Now it's like, just in few days or, some of the applications can be done in one day itself. So you can create some code, debug that, and, you can create the application itself. Education. You can create contents where I can actually try to explain complex topics, generating summaries, creating practice questions, interview questions, assignment questions. So anything you can create very easy. Okay. Challenges and limitations. Say hallucinations. AI sometimes produces incorrect or fabricated information. So whatever I'm getting here, see even the diffusion model or transformer model, they'll not provide exact correct results. Sometimes you can see that if you're generating some image, we might get some errors. So that is because it will not have the complete details. That is called as hallucination because it is generating some output, but there are some errors in that. Ethical concerns. AI generated content can raise issues related to misinformation, deepfakes, and copyrights. Sometimes, what happens? It will not give us the right results. It might give some other results also. We cannot always guess that it is 100% correct. Okay. Data bias. If training data contains bias, the generated content may reflect those biases. Say sometimes when I'm actually trying to create some data, reports or data or images or whatever, it has got some wrong information stored, some confused information stored, then it will not give us the right output. So there also we might find that there are some wrong or say incorrect results. Okay, that also you should be very careful. So these are some of the disadvantages or challenges what we can actually face. Okay. All right. So generative AI creates new content. Okay. So just in summary, such as text, image, videos, and music by learning patterns from large data sets. It is one of the most important technologies shaping the future of digital innovation. That means it actually takes the input like a prompt and then it will give us the output. Okay. All right. Next is we'll understand about the life cycle of AI. The life cycle of AI. Why? Because say when I want to develop some AI tool or say AI application, we should understand the life cycle as well. So developing an artificial intelligence system is not just about building a model. It is not like you're just building one application or a software, just program that it is done, you're just giving it to the client. No, it's not like that. It follows a structured process called as AI life cycle. So you have to make sure that you'll understand how we should start the AI tool development. It is not so easy that we start something like generating one app or say application or something. Okay. Right. So first thing, AI lifecycle includes a series of steps. So we have a series of steps that help transform a business problem into working AI solution. How? First, first thing is here we have problem definition. What is that? Say XYZ client has got some problem or say he's got some requirement so that tool, AI tool, what we're trying to develop is very useful for him, which he can use in his company. Next, data collection. To work on that particular, okay, okay. So to work on that particular application, so we need the data. The correct data should be there. Then data cleaning should happen. Okay. So for all this, you need a data analytics. If you know data analytics, then this part is very easy. Say feature engineering. That means you're just trying to understand what all features I need to add. Say, for example, say it says feature engineering involves selecting, transforming the most important variables from the data set. So here I'm collecting the data, I'm cleaning it, but I'm just trying to select and transform. Transform is modification. Okay. Important variables. Variables are nothing but the data or the parameters what we actually collect and keep. Features are input variables used by AI model to make predictions. Okay. Better features lead for better AI model. So you should actually have a proper keywords, proper, say kind of information. Okay. Example, in a house price prediction system, features may include location, number of bedrooms, house size, age of the property. So all these parameters has to be there. These are called as variables. Okay. Model training. That means the AI tool actually has to work accordingly. For example, you're building one chatbot. The chatbot previously it was like we asked some questions, it was just answering or it was giving some options. So we had to select only those numbers. But now it's not like that. Say during model training, machine learning algorithms learn patterns from the data. So they'll start learning. Then the model analyzes the data set and identifies the relationship between input features. That is, we select and give all the information, right? So they all get related to each other. Common algorithms include linear regression, decision trees. So all these are different, machine learning algorithms, which actually will help the model, whatever we're trying to, build, say the tool, it will get trained by itself. So that next time, if I'm building one chatbot for a travel company, if he's asking any questions, it will answer automatically. Okay. All right, model evaluation. Say after training, after this, the model must be tested to determine how well it performs. Model evaluation measures the accuracy and effectiveness of the AI system. So it'll just try to understand. So we have to test it. Otherwise, if you directly go live, if something goes wrong, if someone is actually getting some wrong results or say wrong output, they will not accept it. Okay. Common evaluation metrics. What are those? Say it'll check accuracy, precision, then recall, then F1, score, mean squared error. So these are all some of the parameters which we have to check. This is more technical actually. For us, it's not that much required. So we can just have the information. So let's not go in depth of it. Deployment after the completion of the AI tool, AI training model, everything is done. The deployment is the process of making AI model available in real world application. That means we are going live so that everyone can use it. This means integrating the model into software systems, websites, or mobile application. You can see that there are so many AI models which are there. I can start using it. So deployment often uses cloud platforms. I was talking about the ecosystem of AI, right? So there we say Amazon Web Services, nothing but AWS, then Azure or Google Cloud. So these are very important. That's why, data engineering is also very important for us to learn. But people don't think that, I want to become data engineer, I want to become data analyst, everything I'll become. That is not actually correct. Master in one required skills. Okay. People are there, say who can become data engineers. So if you think you are very good in technical things, who wants to handle this cloud and things like that, go for data engineering. No, I want to go directly for cloud computing. Then you can go, you can start learning about the AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. So anything related to cloud. So but you think you want to master any one of these, just do that. But the basic starting foundation is data analytics always. Okay. Monitoring and improvement. After deployment, the AI system would be continuously monitored. Why? Because if there are any errors, if there are any changes to be done, if the model is not working properly, so we have to make sure that it is working. Over time, real world data may change. So if you want to get the live data, so there are a lot of things, right? I told about rack system and all. So those things has to be keep getting updated. Say a phenomenon called data rift, data drift, which can affect model performance. Activities during monitoring include tracking performance, detecting errors, and retraining models. Retraining, okay, we have to keep training that models when necessary. Okay, that means the AI life cycle. So you have to go with this. That is right from understanding of the requirement of the problem, the data cleaning and feature engineering. So it will go on like this. Okay, so you have to make sure that you'll understand this. This is for the developers who are actually trying to develop the application, the AI application. AI flow, how actually the AI workflows happens. It's the same thing like what I mentioned there. This is just how it works. Say previously we saw in detail about how actually it works, or say how we should plan for developing. But now what we're actually seeing, say we have the data, then we have to process it, then you have to train that model. Then all these predictions means nothing but it'll try to give the output by checking all the data which is there in the data set. And suppose if you think we need some improvement, we have to keep improvising it. Okay. So that is what it is saying here. So you can go, you can check that here. Okay. Right. AI product. Okay. How AI product is built. Just now we saw that AI life cycle, right? Now we'll go little more in depth of it and how the AI models. This is for developers again. Say modern AI applications such as chatbots, coding assistants, say, and intelligent business tools like what we have this, Copilot, all these things, say in Power BI and all we can use. Their own intelligent business tools are built using a layered workflow. Okay, each layer plays a specific role in transforming a user request into intelligent response. Say, we can see here how actually the end-to-end AI product actually is built. Okay, first thing, user, that is this stage, the user. Okay, every AI integration begins with user request or input. For example, I gave a prompt. Okay, So every AI interaction begins with user request or input. The user provides instructions, questions, or task called as prompt. So this is what we do first. The user interface can be a chatbot, website, mobile application, or enterprise software tool. What is that? Say, when I try to give the prompt, it can be a chatbot. Okay. So it can be in a website, it can be a mobile application, or it can be a software itself in the company. Example, say I give one prompt here. I can give any prompt. Okay, so this is first stage. So here the prompt is given to the application. What are those application? Application layer is nothing but it is the interface that connects users to AI capabilities. It receives user input, which is nothing but the prompt, manages user sessions and displays the AI response. Example, ChatGPT, Copilot, Microsoft Copilot, Gemini, DeepSeek. So all this. Next, next is AI agent. AI agent, they are actually something like where they work. There'll be agents where we assign some work and they start working on it. Say, AI agent acts as an intelligent coordinator that manages complex tasks. So it has been assigned one task, it has to work on that. Instead of simply sending the prompt to a language model, the AI agent can break down complex requests, decide which tools to use, gather external information, and execute multiple steps. I told you the prompt is not directly given. It will be broken into different tokens and it will give. So this AI agent will actually take care of that. Example, if a user asks research the best laptops and create a comparison report, the AI agent may search in the internet. Okay, collect the product specification, analyze the data, and generate a summary. Now I have this RAG. It's nothing but retrieval augmented generation. What is that? One limitation of LLM is it always rely on what the data what we have trained. For example, I train some data, so it will be always giving me output only within that particular data itself and may not always have the latest information. Previous tools and all, we used to get the data up to certain years only. But now to solve this modern AI system, RAG or we call it as RAG. Okay, it has been introduced. What it will do? It will works by converting the user query into embeddings. Embeddings means say in the number format. Okay, retrieving relevant information from a vector database. Vector database means all these embeddings, the data whatever is there, it is stored here in the database. Now providing that information to the language model. So once all this data is taken, it will provide it to the language model. This process improves accuracy, reliability, and access to updated, the latest information. So RAG is widely used in enterprise AI systems and document assistance so that we always get the latest information. Okay. So make sure that you always use, you don't have to bother. Now all the tools have been used or say implemented with the RAG. So we don't have to bother about it. But if you think, you are actually trying to develop an application, then you have to think about this RAG. Okay, right. Next, LLM. LLM is nothing but the model. Okay, so if you see here, the large language model is the core intelligence of the AI system. It processes the prompt along with any retrieved data and generates the response. So it'll try to take the data. Say, AI agent will actually try to handle some task where it'll try to collect some information. RAG is actually used for collecting the latest information. Both will actually combine and then it'll give some data. And we are, getting that data which is generated. So that is Gen AI. Say ChatGPT, Gemini, Cloud, all these actually will use this. So these applications are called as LLMs. Okay, infrastructure layer. Behind every AI system is a powerful computing infrastructure. This is very important. All the systems should be very high-end. Okay, that enables the models to run efficiently. That means the infrastructure should be very high-end. This includes GPUs for high performance computation, cloud platforms for scalability, data storage systems, and model hosting services. Major cloud providers are AWS, Google Cloud, and Microsoft Azure. So you need to have high-end infrastructure. Then only we can actually develop such big models. That is, big AI applications. Final output, after the AI system process, the request through all these layers, it produces the final output for the user. So this output may include generated text, summarized documents, generated images, codes, so many other things. So it is something like we are trying to get the final output of the application what we have created. This will help me in creating the outputs based on the text, documents, images, codes, even videos if they actually have developed. So all these things. AI applications are not just a single model. Okay. They are a combination of multi technologies working together to transform simple user requests into intelligent responses. It is not like very simple software what we actually create. Say we take one C, C++ or something, just write some 10 to 15 lines code and finish it off. No, it's not like that. So it is a complete application where the user gives a prompt. The application should start thinking, and then it will give the output like what the humans actually will give. Okay. So if you understand these steps, that means we'll know that how an AI application can be built. Okay. All right. AI applications. What all applications are there? Artificial intelligence has become important part of our life now. Okay. Many systems we use every day rely on AI technologies to improve efficiency. Now, every single app, what you're actually seeing, they have started implementing this AI concept. Automating tasks, providing intelligent recommendations. So it will start thinking more and more and more. Why? Because it is trained like that. Say voice assistant. For example, I have a telecaller. So we can have some telecallers where they speak according to what, say for example, now I'll call someone, it will automatically answer. Recommendation systems, fraud detect, say autonomous vehicles, smart healthcare. So all these field, okay, the domain, say voice assistants, telecallers are there, recommendation system, say for example, suppose you want to recommend some important documents or something like that. So there you can actually use this. Fraud detect. If you go to banks and all, they can easily detect whether this guy is reliable to give the loan or not. So we can take that. Autonomous vehicles, say driverless vehicles and all will be actually, they actually use this. Okay. And then smart healthcare, the hospitals, clinics and all, they can start using it. Okay. All right. So just go through this. AI applications by domain. I told you AI can be used across all the domains. So that is what actually we have the topic, that is how AI is used and how it impact on or say across all the domains. Now, if you see here, AI is not limited to one industry. Okay, that to keep in mind. It can be used for any industry. It is being applied across many sectors to improve efficiency. That means usually when we buy a computer or buy a mobile, so we should make sure that it is very useful for us. It will save a lot of time. Okay. So this AI applications are also something like that, where it has come out with such a way that it will improve our work efficiency. It will reduce our time. It will automate a lot of things. Okay. It will support in a lot of various different things. The different industries use AI in different ways depending on their needs and the type of data they actually work. Okay. Right. So AI uses where, say, it can be used in healthcare, it can be used in finance, that is banking, it can be used in retail, education, entertainment, and more other domains as well. Okay. Say healthcare, how it is used. Say AI is transforming the healthcare industry by assisting doctors and medical professionals in diagnosing. So if you think that you want to check some disease or something, automatically it can detect and tell. So this is the disease what he has got. Okay. How it will do? Again, we should have medical data. Say similarly, finance. How actually we can use here? It is used for fraud detection, credit scoring. Okay. So all these things. How it will actually work? We are collecting data about the transactions, about some information about the customer of the bank, like that. Retail. How retail? Say, for example, retail business use AI to improve customer experiences, manage inventory, and optimize supplies. Say, I go to an e-commerce website that is Amazon or Flipkart or something. We can see that will be keep recommending some product for us. Why? Because it will try to understand our requirement, what all we are continuously searching. And what it will do is it will try to make sure that you will purchase that based on your interest, what you're trying to search in that particular website or say that app or whatever. So likewise, if you just see, say in education, we can use it. Entertainment, we can use that is we can create AI film making and all, right. So we can use that as well. Next, artificial intelligence is used across multiple industries to analyze data, automate process, and provide intelligent solutions. Okay, right. So we understood about different domains in brief. So if you think you are from particular domain, so you have to understand, take that kind of data, and then start writing the prompts, you'll get the results. AI tool development. Suppose if you think you are developing a tool, so we already have seen this, we already have discussed this. AI tool development refers to the process of building a software application powered by AI. Okay, these tools use machine learning models, data-driven algorithms to perform intelligent tasks such as prediction, automation, language understanding, and data analysis. So I told you there it's AI is not just only one kind of programming. So here we need to have algorithms, we need to know about predictions, automations, then also we need to understand the LLMs and also the data analysis. So it is not just one single software. We just develop just by one model. It is like it is using more other technologies around it. Okay. So this you can go and you can check in detail. AI tool users. Who are the users? Say most commonly the content creators are using it. Why? Because nowadays you can see there are so many people who started their own, social media channels, blogs. There are so many people who actually write contents. They have their own websites. So you can see that the content creators are using this AI tools to generate a lot of contents. Marketers, previously we had to sit hours together for preparing the animations and the posters. Now it's not like that. Within seconds, within minutes, we can actually create. Data analyst, this is what we actually do to analyze the data, to data cleaning, create dashboards, create reports, create insights, decisions. We use this particular AI tool. So we are data analyst. We use this for almost everything that is related to data. Designers. Say, for example, I'm a graphic designer. I want to do some design. So those users also can use. Developers. I'm a software developer. I develop website, apps, and something like that. So I can use this AI tools as well. Okay. So instead of replacing professionals, AI tools often act as intelligent assistants that enhance human capabilities. So try to understand no professionals will be removed from the company unless and until you know how to use AI tools. Okay, so start learning it. Why? Because it is not that it is replacement for say a resource or something. It is actually we can take it something like a support or say assistant for enhancing my work or say improving my codes or the task what I'm actually working on. Okay. AI in data analytics. Why do we use AI tool in data analytics? Okay, because this is our core subject. This is what we actually learn. This is what actually we work. Artificial intelligence is significantly transforming the field of data analytics. How? The past, data analysis was largely a manual process where analysts had to collect the data, clean it, perform calculations, and interpret results using traditional statistical models. But now, with the rapid growth of data in the digital world, manual analysis has become inefficient and time consuming. We all know that if you start doing all this manually, it is inefficient actually and time consuming. AI technologies are now helping analysts process and interpret this data more efficiently. That means we want to do some data cleaning. It'll go and it'll check and it'll say what all problems are there in the data. Then I can process the data. I can start using the the chat gpt or say Claude or something, and also I can start building the dashboards with the help of these AI tools. So what is this traditional and AI powered analytics? In traditional data analytics, typical tasks include manual exploring of the data set. We try to understand the data set manually, writing complex queries, building statistical models, creating charts and reports. So this required a significant time and technical expertise. So we had to sit for a very long time and then we have to do that. But now it's not like that. Say AI powered analytics tools now automate many of these tasks. It'll automate. AI can analyze data set automatically and provide insights without requiring extensive manual intervention. So we don't require too many people to sit and work on one project. So we can easily convert that, we can easily work on any of the data analytics projects easily by this AI tool. So for us, Copilot, ChatGPT are enough. How AI enhances data analytics? Say automate pattern detection, predicting future trends. That is, we can call it as forecasting. Automated dashboard generation. So we can generate the dashboard. We can have a complete list of tasks, designs, data, everything ready so that I can create the dashboard very soon. Okay. Modern analytics platform use AI to automatically generate dashboards and visualizations. Instead of manually building charts, AI tools can automatically summarize data, highlight important trends, create visual reports, and it can also recommend the insights. So what is augmented analytics? Let's see. The use of AI in data analytics is often called as augmented analytics. The use of AI and machine learning to enhance, see, the use of AI and machine learning to enhance human data analysis by automating data preparation, insight discovery, and visualizations. So instead of involving too many humans and getting errors, so we can use this AI tool, say, it will help us in automating data preparation, insight discovery, and visualization. Okay. Instead of replacing analyst, augmented analytics system assist them by providing intelligent insights and recommendations. That means whoever is still on job, okay, so don't have to worry. Just you'll have to improvise yourself. So if you don't do that, the company might actually think about whether to keep you or not, because similar kind of data analyst who has got the AI knowledge can replace you. Okay, so please be very careful. So what are the benefits of AI? Faster data processing, better insights, improved decision making, increased productivity. Okay. AI in data analytics help organizations automatically analyze data, discover patterns, predict future, generate insights that supports better decision making. So the text itself says that AI is so much of useful actually for us. The next, what is the future? Okay. This topic is for every single domain. Artificial intelligence is evolving rapidly, that we all know. Earlier, AI systems were designed mainly to analyze the data or generate responses based on their inputs. Okay. Now, the next stage or the new era, new technology, the next stage of AI development is moving toward autonomous intelligent system that can perform tasks independently. I told you agentic AI is like a boss who actually orders others to work. Okay. This new generation of AI is known as agentic AI. So what it will do? What is agentic AI? Agentic AI refers to AI systems that are capable of running, reasoning, making decision and executing actions autonomously in order to achieve a goal. He's like a manager. Under him, there'll be so many agents who are called as AI agents who work for this agentic AI. Okay. So unlike traditional AI models that only respond to the prompts, agentic AI systems can break down complex tasks, use external tools, perform multiple steps without continuous human guidance. There are something called as APIs where we connect to various other applications also and we can get the data. Okay. An AI agent can understand a goal, plan the steps required to achieve the goal, interact with tools or softwares, execute your tasks automatically, adjust its actions based on the feedback. Now, suppose if I give some feedback, it can try to adjust itself. Okay. So here you can see all these are planning actually. Okay. So agentic AI represents the next generation of artificial intelligence where AI systems can plan, reason, use tools, and autonomously complete tasks to achieve goals. So, so this AI tools, whatever is there, okay. So there are two things what you have to do. What is that? Say AI is actually for users, developers. Okay. Broadly, we can say something like this. Say users don't have to bother about what all things are happening, the life cycle and things like that. They can straight away start using it. We call it as Gen AI. Okay, where these people actually will be more interested in generating the output by using various different tools with the various different domains. Developers, they are actually the ones who actually build AI tools, customized tools. But should we have to learn the process? Should we have to learn the ecosystem? Should you have to learn the life cycle? Yes, both has to know. If you know, then only you can actually write a very good prompt. Otherwise, just like that, we just go type something over, the prompt is done. No, it's not like that. Say developers has to know complete the life cycle, the ecosystem, the technology. So everything they have to know should know because the developers should also act as users after finishing this. Okay, so both has got demand, more demand. Don't think that whether I should go for these developers, start learning all these uh, you know development applications. Say lot of applications are there which will help you in building this AI systems. So if you think you want to become a developer, yes, you can go ahead, then start learning Python extensively and then start learning about start working on projects as well and make sure that you'll know about say LangChain, Flu AI, then we have Hugging Face, so these kind of things. Suppose if you think that I want to automate the process, then start learning N8N, Make.com, these kind of applications. Okay, or say workflows, what we call it as. So if you think you want to grow more in AI, start immediately. Okay, why? Because now in any companies, AI is very important. If you think, if you just think that, okay, let me just learn after 6 months or 1 year, it is really too late and you will really lose your job. Also, suppose if you're not upgrading yourself, I'm not scaring you, I'm just telling you the fact. I'm just telling you that improve. Say suddenly no one can remove you from the job. But before they actually wants you, make sure that you are updating yourself to the latest technology. Okay. All right. So people, this is what I have for this 2 days awareness. Okay. So we'll end this saying that the future belongs to those who understand AI. The question is, who you will be? Will you be one of them? Okay. The future belongs to those who understand AI. This is for sure. Now, I can also correct this. I can also say that the present and future. Okay. The present is also AI only. Then, if you think you want to start learning AI, so you can, contact us. So there are a lot of things happening. A lot of announcements will be done shortly. So we are actually pitching into a new, you know, say step actually. So it can be completely on AI tools, AI tool development, AI tool understanding. There are so many things which I cannot tell now in detail, but I will announce that very shortly. Okay. And we don't actually teach previously also when we actually started working on this data analytics, teaching data analytics from last 14 years, we have taught many people. So this will continue. Data analytics will be there. Apart from that, AI is also coming up. So we are actually pitching into this AI also. That I will tell you what. Okay. So you have to work a lot, right? So anybody wants to still connect with me, you can connect with me with this LinkedIn. Okay. So what finally I want to say all of you is master AI, transform your career and shape the future. Okay. Right. So I will stop here. And if you people have any questions, I think some more people got added. Shriyari, Sid. I think these two are joined. So Anil, Triveni, Shriyari, Chandrasekhar, Sid. Any questions, anything you want to ask, you can ask me. I will answer. No
Hello, sir. This
questions?
is hello, sir. This is Chandrasekhar. Good morning, sir.
Loudly, I'm not able to hear Srihari. Hello.
Sir, actually, Srihari is not speaking. Chandrasekhar is speaking.
Oh, okay.
Uh, uh,
Yeah,
hello, sir.
Chandrasekhar.
Yeah, this is Chandrasekhar. Good morning, sir. Sir, regarding this generative AI, so are you offering any courses? I mean, the projects related to this generative AI courses?
Yes, yes, we are actually planning. That's what I'm actually telling you that a lot of things will be coming up. Okay, lot of things
Okay.
which I cannot reveal as of now because even we have to plan accordingly. See, I don't want to be ITAS to be another institute where right. Say ITAS for analytics, we are there from long, very long, and we have a
Yeah, yeah,
very big name. Okay, so when we actually step into another field which is not our domain, so I have to be very much clear about it so that the same quality, the same process, whatever we are doing from last 14 years, that has to continue with the new technologies, what we actually teach. But one thing we are actually plan is one, the quality. Second is the affordable course. For example, if people are actually charging 1 lakh, 2 lakh or something, okay, I'm just telling you. So we are actually planning within the range of inside 20,000 rupees for the entire course, okay, with the AI and things like that. That is what we have aimed actually, so that everyone can actually think about ITAS for AI. Okay, so that is what we are actually aiming. I'm not sure how far it is reliable, possible, but my aim, whatever we have given the quality, the price for data analytics, similar things we are actually planning for this artificial intelligence complete life cycle, or say the development, or it can be the Gen AI as well. Because when I say artificial intelligence, it includes so many other ecosystems. It can be data science, it can be data engineering, it can be cloud, it can be cyber security, it can be AI agents. So there are so many. Okay, so I cannot completely tell you because even I don't have the clarity. But one thing I can actually tell you that we are pitching into complete AI technologies. Okay, so I think
sure, sir.
yesterday I showed in one of the classes as well. Let me just show you. So it is still in discussion stage, but it will happen very soon actually. So we are now center of excellence in AI and emerging technology. So it can be data analytics is what we are actually doing. So data science, data engineering, cloud engineering, AI agents, and cyber security. This is what ITAS is actually planning. But we are aiming for the affordable courses. So in the market, whoever is giving the price, we are actually planning to give way less, very less than these people, so that anyone, even people from underprivileged students, they also should feel that yes, I can enter this AI field. So that is our aim actually. This is what I have thought personally. I'm not sure how far this will be successful, but we are aiming that. But for that, all my students from last 14 years, I am actually seeking support, which I will be announcing very shortly. So the support of all these people, all the people who are there, from last 14 years. My students, if they can help, I will surely bring this into picture, make it more successful, and make all the people right from the village students till whoever wants. We are actually aiming this to be one of the biggest trainings should happen, and with very affordable price. That is what we are planning. So this is the core plan actually, but I don't know how this works. If it works by the support of everyone, I think this can be successful. Because here, money is not the only thing. It is about the brand what we have built till now. It is about the quality of training what we are giving. Uh, you know, we are giving from 14 years and it's still continuing, and that should continue with the new technologies as well.
Got it. Thank you. So
Yeah.
actually, yeah, the kind
We'll
of
surely
trend.
announce, Chandrasekhar, then
Yeah,
we'll
sure,
let
sure.
you know. So there will be some
Yeah,
of the free classes as well. That's what I'm actually planning. So this actually what the class I took, this is not something like workshop or webinar what I've conducted. Okay. So this is for, say I've mentioned this as a awareness class, right? So this awareness class. But one thing I actually feel very sad. Okay, when we say that we are actually giving a right quality of information, people will not come, but they go for where they do a lot of marketing and they actually give a lot of, say they give workshop or webinars, but still they charge you more than what they're expecting. People actually
yeah,
go
yeah.
and attract those kind of people. I'm not sure why. Maybe we are lacking that marketing skills, but I don't want to go out of ethics and do all those kind of say unethical marketing. Okay, so let's see. Maybe our marketing is slow, but yes, it will be strong, like what we have done from last 14 years.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Actually,
Okay,
I've been
sure.
following you for from quite some
Yeah,
time, and that your quality
yeah.
of content, everything is very
Okay.
good.
But
I
otherwise,
personally
how
like.
was
Yeah,
this 2 days awareness sessions?
yeah. Actually, sir, even I also kind of searching for this kind of content in
Uh-huh.
the different platforms and all. But yeah, this one is very simple, very crisp, and it is very easy to understand when I'm looking at your document.
Okay.
And it is kind of reachable. I could understand like on the flow. It's very nice, and that's why I wanted to kind of explore
Yeah.
more into this and understand, learn even the some part of backend part of it, like machine learning
So
and
still,
data
even
science
I am
stuff.
actually learning. Okay, AI is something which not everyone are 100% have the clarity. Even I'm learning. So whatever I have learned, understood. So I'm trying to teach people. Still, this awareness programs will go on unless and until people will feel that yes, even I can actually learn AI. So there are some more topics which I've actually listed. So I'll announce so that people will start, getting into this AI as soon as possible, especially my students.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
helpful.
Right. Thank you so much, Chandrasekhar. Anybody else wants to tell anything? Right, people. So if you don't have anything, so I will close the session. So we'll see if we can meet again with another sessions like this. Okay. Take care, people. Catch you guys soon. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye.